Hi DPTV, my name's Abby. I'm coming at you from snowy New Buffalo, Michigan this evening. I'm so excited to take you through one of my favorite low body workouts. We're going to be targeting those glutes, those hamstrings, a little bit of quads, and then we added some core in there just for a little spice. We're going to need your long box, we're going to need a pair of hand weights, and we're going to need some water. So let's get started. Okay, so here's our setup for today. We have our long box starting up against our frame near the risers. We have a pair of medium to heavy hand weights. I have a pair of 15s right there. They're just for weighing that leg down and then a little bit of arm work. We have a pair of 10-pound weights sitting all the way up by our platform. And we have one blue spring on. And how could I forget? We have our booty band on just for a little extra fire. So we're going to start coming up onto our long box. I like to walk my foot all the way up against that frame, gives me a little extra support. And then I step up onto my frame. I put my hand on my riser and I bring my left foot against that left shoulder rest. So I'm in a lunge position. We can adjust our foot to get into that nice deep lunge. We're just going to start without those hand weights. We're going to pull up with that upper body and then we come right back down. Now we are going to start coming up and then we hinge over that right leg. Beautiful. Hinging from those hips. Now I'm going to reach down. I find these hand weights. I come all the way up. Starting out strong, burning out that right glute. Keeping those shoulders back. Almost like a deadlift. We aren't pulling with that left leg yet. For 2. After this next one, we're going to hold down in that lunge. We chest fly for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come all the way off. Carefully step off. Bring those weights all the way down onto the floor. Ooh, bound out that glute. We're going to bring that left leg onto our box. We bring our right leg onto that carriage and it's in front of that shoulder rest. We're coming back into that lunge position. Now I want you to think about pulling with the back of that leg. We pull that carriage up. We come right back down. Almost like that body has a line going through it. We press all the way up. We come all the way back down. That toe comes onto that box. Pressing up. Coming right back down, really feeling that right glute fire up. Beautiful. We're here for 5. Bracing that core as well for 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Beautiful. Bring that carriage in. Whew, I am already kicking my butt right now. So we're going to take that booty band off. We're done with that booty band for a quick second. We're going to bring our box all the way up to line up with our carriage. We're still on that one blue spring. If you want a little extra support, I'd suggest going to the red. We're going to be going into a pike and then a weight lift. So that's what we're going to be doing. Adjust accordingly. We're going to come onto our box with our knees. We're going to have our right hand on our platform. We have one of those weights, one of those 10-pound, 5-pound, a little bit lighter weights. We walk that right foot up onto that carriage. Let's just start by making sure we have good adjustment on this box and on this carriage. We feel comfortable. We're pressing out. We bring it right back in. Beautiful. Squeezing that right glute. We bring it right back in. Now are you ready to add on to the challenge? We bring that carriage in. We press it out. We pike those hips up. We come right back down. We bring that carriage in. Pressing out. Piking those hips up, bracing that core. Beautiful. We're here for 5. For 4, we got it. Piking those hips, squeezing that core. For 3. For 2, making sure we're breathing. Last one, best one. We press that carriage away. We pike those hips up. We bring it all the way down. Beautiful. Oof, we let that head hang over that box. Taking a quick rest, we roll that neck out. We're gonna come back into that same position. We bring that right foot up against that shoulder rest. Now we're going to finish out this plank series. We're going to bring that right foot out. As we bring that carriage in, we shoot that leg up to the sky. We bring it right back down to the box. Shooting that leg up to the sky. Beautiful. Now, if we want to add on to the challenge for the next few, we bring that leg up to the sky. We hover that knee off the box. Beautiful. Diving that head towards the floor. For 2. And 1. Beautiful. Bring that carriage all the way home. We just have one more move before we get on our long box on the carriage. And then we're just going to burn out that right leg. So we're going to bring on 1 red spring. We have that 1 red spring on. I'm going to be turning away from you for a quick second. We have that hand back on that box. That hand's either on that platform or on that foot bar. We're externally rotating that toe. Since we have a blue and a red on now, we're just going to get that butt warmed up with some heavier tension. So we're pressing into that foot bar or platform. Our heel is on the box and we're externally rotating that toe. We press that carriage away, we bring it right back in. We're here for 8. Keeping that entire left body still for 7. For 6. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Woof, and 1. Beautiful. Bring that carriage home. Great job. Walk onto your carriage. Come into a child's pose. Roll the wrists out. Roll the neck out. Now we have our long box on our carriage. We have that 1 blue spring back on. We don't need any weights for this part. We're just going to finish out that right leg on this box. So we come onto our long box. We sit onto our left side. We bring that long loop over the arch of our foot, or we bring our short loop. I like to use my short loop. It gives me a little bit more tension. We're on a blue spring, so it's fairly light. We're going to come onto our hands and knees, and my left leg is a little closer to the center, a little closer to that right side of the box. We bring that foot down so we're pointing it towards that floor. We're going to sweep it up, squeezing that glute. We come right back down. We want to keep that head looking down, that spine straight, and we're not overarching that back as we sweep that leg up, leading with that heel, bringing it to a point as we come right back down, feeling a nice stretch. We sweep it up, squeezing that glute, rounding that glute. Beautiful. We're here for 3. This move is adding on. For 2. Now after this next one, we sweep that leg up. We bend it in. Sweeping it out. We come right back in. Now instead of sweeping, we're pressing out, leading with that sole of the foot. Beautiful. Really trying to round that glute as you press out. We're here for 5. Keeping those shoulders relaxed, that core tight for 4. For 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take a quick rest. Roll those shoulders out. Now we have a combo move. Those hands are still on our box. We roll those shoulders back. We bring that leg towards the floor. We make sure those hips are staying level. We sweep that leg back. We bring it in, extending it out. We sweep it right back down. We're only here for 5 because we're going to be adding on after this. We're here for 4. For 3. We are so close to being done with this right leg. For 2. We keep the leg lifted long. We tricep push up down. Sweep it down. Tricep push up. We really have to stay strong in that core. For 2. That strap really wants to pull that leg. And 1. Whew. That is killer. You also feel that standing leg, that left leg as well. So now we just have 2 more moves on this right leg. So we're going to come onto our feet like this. We have that strap still over that right arch of the foot. We brace that core. We keep those elbows out of our ears, those shoulders out of our ears. We extend that leg back. We come right back in. We press that leg back, really fighting against the tension of that spring, feeling that center glute. Beautiful. We're here for 4. For 3. Pressing into those arms for extra support. For 1. Oh, beautiful. Carefully. We're going to rotate now. So we're all the way on the other side. Hello. We have opposite strap on that leg. I just feel like it gives us a little bit more balance. And we want to make sure that this left leg is under that strap. We're going to be doing a fire hydrant with this right leg. We pull that right leg, come right back down. Beautiful. We just have 1 more move after this. We're here for 5. For 4, keeping that core tight, that neck long. For 3. For 2. Now can we add on for the next 4? We extend that leg long. We bring it right back. Oof, that is killer. For 3. For 2. And 1. Oh my gosh, you are just going to rotate towards the springs. Let that strap fall, find that foot bar. Oh, let that head, neck, and chest be heavy. Roll out those wrists, those shoulders. We did so much shoulder work on top of that glute work. We're just going to finish out here with a nice little lunge. So we bring that right sole of the foot onto that platform. We keep that knee down on that box to start, and we come all the way up. We're on a light spring. We're down. We lead with the crown of the head coming all the way up. Pressing into that sole of the foot to lift us up. Whew. That glute is numb. We're here for 5. If we want to add on to the challenge, we find that foot bar. We bring that toe underneath. We come into our full standing lunge, still keeping our body upright, pulling those shoulder blades together, coming down into that low lunge. Beautiful. For 3. For 2. Now after this next one, we're down in that lunge. We bring our hands behind our head. We hinge over that right leg. We come all the way up. Now hinging from those hips, keeping that core tight. Beautiful. Pulling those shoulder blades together, keeping those elbows wide. Keeping breathing, picking a point to focus on. We're almost there. For 3. For 2. Now after this next one, we come all the way down. We're hinging over that leg. We pull that carriage in. We press it out. We're here for 5. We got it for 4. That leg is on fire for 3. Oh my gosh, that glute for 2. And 1. Coming all the way up. Carefully bringing that carriage home. We carefully step down 1 foot at a time. Whew. And that is my favorite glute burn, leg burn. On the carriage, we used a little bit of heavy weights, but a lot of it was just using those straps, overworking that right leg. We would do it on the other side, but I don't think I have time for that today. Thank you guys so much for your consideration. My name's Abby.